Cincy Chic Show, our second Cincy Chic Show, and we're very, very excited about it. And today we have lots of fun topics, lots of great food, and lots of yummy cocktails. So let's get started, ladies. This is Eileen Ross. She's our producer, and Molly Wellman, she is our mixologist. So we've got lots of fun topics to talk about, right?
Yes, we do. And we are especially lucky today because we have Chef Dave Taylor of La Poste, who insisted on bringing our food himself because
that's okay.
Well, it's okay because he told me that he didn't want us to pick up the food and have it on the set cold, and I told him that I could pretend to go all orgasmic over cold food, and he said he was not in the habit of having ladies fake it.
Well, we aren't in the mood for that either.
I know.
Bring out
not
the
that
hot
kind of
food.
show.
Yes.
Chef Dave, please bring out our food. We've been waiting anxiously for this. And
ladies.
Thank you.
There
Looks awesome.
Thank you so much.
Excited.
All right, we've got a little warm vanilla butter poached lobster bisque.
Thank you,
It's
Chef.
beautiful.
I like how you sigh.
I know. I'm like, oh. If you haven't been to La Poste up in Clifton, you have to make a trip there. It really is a phenomenal restaurant. It's one of my favorites.
Yes.
Thank
So,
you so much.
very good people. And they know what they're doing up there.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick my face in this.
I hope to get the same side that Molly had after you've tasted it.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Dave.
We're going to eat and Molly's going to make our cocktail.
Well, I'm going to have a taste of this first.
Let's taste.
Yes.
All in unison, ladies.
Okay.
What's it gonna be like?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Really good. I love it.
Is that good? Okay.
I'll have
Oh.
what she's having.
I love it. Oh.
Molly's going to make us
That's good.
a pink cocktail.
Yes, I'm making the really good pink drink. And I was making this, I work at Neon's Happy Hour on Mondays and Tuesdays and Fridays until I get Japs open. And I was making this last night, and everyone and their mother ordered it, so I had to make it on the show. It was
My
so
mother
good.
bars on.
I have people bring their mothers to Neon's. I don't know. It's very funny.
Like her kind of thing.
It's really good, but yeah, I love to talk people into liking gin if they don't like it, and I'm like, I promise you, and I'll tell you, 9 times out of 10, everyone loves it. So I'm pretty confident about it. I'm not just bragging. I'm just saying.
The crew is getting closer and closer for my lobster bit. You guys stay back there. But
And I love the name of it, the really good pink drink.
I tell you, I have the worst time naming drinks, so I'm like, well, it's a really good pink
How about
drink.
the chic pink drink?
It could be.
Cincy Chic.
I love that. Amy, you are so good with ideas. I don't know where you get that.
Okay, while you're making this,
Yes.
I want to talk. Today's our fashion episode. We have Micah Pal on a little bit later, and he's going to talk to us about Cincy Fashion Week. And I want to talk to you. I'm the old person. at the table.
Whatever.
And I'd like to talk about the topic of how fashion keeps coming back around and around and around and around. Now, Amy, you're a little young for this because the only fashion that could come back for you is like, your Carter's onesies.
Oh my God.
That was the 80s.
But well, in the 80s, I had the big poofy wedding dress. But what are the kinds of Molly? You were a little bit
I'm
younger.
old enough. I remember the 80s.
I'm seeing some fashion trends come back that I would rather not see back. Like
There
one
are
of them is high-waisted trousers. What is going on with that? What's the difference between that and mom jeans?
Yeah.
This is the high-waist
I don't understand
trousers that were from the 80s. We're not talking about the really chic, cool ones from
Yeah.
the 40s, the 30s
Yeah.
and 40s.
Oh,
Is that what's different?
Those are hot. But the ones that actually come and they have a pleat here that make your this whole thing go
Who
like that.
wants to look like that?
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I can't stand it. All right, girls, we're gonna do shaking.
Okay.
Okay,
Ready?
we gotta dance. We gotta practice
Dance.
dance.
Okay.
She's afraid I'm gonna hit her in the head.
I'm all about the dancing up here.
I won't hit you in the head. I promise.
It's like a pea.
All right.
The really pink drink?
No, the really good pink drink.
Drink.
Oh, no. It's the Cincy Chic
The
pink drink.
Cincy Chic pink
It
drink.
is very Very
Okay.
pink.
It
I don't
is.
care. I don't care what fashion comes back, but if whatever it is, I am concerned about good undergarments.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And have you all heard? I talked to you about this before, and my friend and I have come up with the term coffee bra.
Oh no.
I love it.
Do you know what a coffee bra? Wait, we have to
Cheers.
of course, on our cocktail.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I have a friend.
Ooh.
Yeah?
I am starting to like gin now.
Oh, good. I told you.
I like it. I like it.
It's whatever you wear. It's all about good fitting undergarments. You talked about this last week on our because I don't have the fashion citations, but
Right.
I have a friend who told me I wore very unflattering bras.
By the
Okay.
way, the girls are looking good.
Well, I'll tell
Yeah.
you why. They're not very large, but she told me I wore very unflattering bras, so she took me bra shopping, and we went to Victoria's Secret, and she showed me some bras that did a lot of things. I'm older of the century when bras just did one thing. They sort of held you in place.
Right.
And you guys, I'm sure, are familiar with bras that they lift them up, they push them in, they do this, they do that, they do
Right,
that.
yeah.
Yes.
And she made me buy this bra. When I put this thing on, I had cleavage that was up to my chin. And she said, that's a bra that makes men want to buy you things. And I'm like, buy me things? Like what? And
Yeah.
she said, well, we were going to Italy at the time. She said, like coffee, like espresso. And I
Yeah.
said, coffee? Because the bra, it came with accessories. I mean, look,
That's
it
when
came
it's a
with
serious bra.
Yeah.
It's like, it can do this, it can do this, it can do this.
It came
Right.
with accessories. It's called the BioFit. And I'm like what? Saving the world
Yeah.
one
Right.
belly racket? It's all
Oh, yeah. That's so funny.
So,
What are those? Are they straps
different kind
or?
of straps. Like I have the black ones on now, but it came with
Oh, it can come with
ones.
clear.
Clear
Does it do
ones.
like the racer back if you need
Exactly.
that?
Oh, that's
Okay.
cute. That's
Right.
cool.
So we came up with the term coffee bra, and I said, well, this bra does so much. You should plug it in the wall. It should make the coffee.
I like that.
I like that
I like
so
that.
I came up with the term coffee bra.
Yeah. Well, you know, you
awesome.
could also call it the coffee bra because it could like kind of hold your coffee.
So anyway,
Oh my goodness.
That's a good cocktail, I swear.
Yeah.
I swear.
you're eating it all. So
So funny. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without coffee bras, I guess. I mean, I'm the same way.
well,
Like,
you're not married, but I'm married. I have a man.
By the way, yours are looking really good today too.
thank you.
And we are going to be featuring the designer of Molly's necklace later on today.
Yes, I'm very. She's so cool.
Yeah.
And wait till you see her stuff. You're going to die. It's
so
amazing.
neat.
It really is. It has a little bit of vintage feel to it, but yet brought into a modern time. So
Right,
I think
right.
it's absolutely fantastic.
Speaking
I
of
was
vintage,
drooling on it.
Sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt you,
Oh no,
but
this yeah.
is this something you found this week?
Yes. This is what I bought this
Your
week.
chic share of the week.
Yes.
Exactly.
Share.
Yeah.
I went to York Street Mercantile, and if you've been to York Street Cafe, it's right next door to York Street Cafe.
I have seen that.
In Newport on York
Very
Street.
cool.
It's so cool. I go to vintage stores. I love them whenever I can. Thrift stores, vintage stores, that's what I do to get happy. That and shoes. So I went there and I'm a freak right now for all these vintage aprons. And they had this one that was so cute. It was like somebody had embroidered it, a state of Ohio on here. So I thought it was so cute. It's
We
so
were
funny.
looking at it and it's
Yeah.
got like, and if someone can tell us why there's a beer glass and a wine glass in Toledo, you know, I know that
Do you have to get
there's
drunk
some-
to go to Toledo?
maybe.
Yes,
I know
yeah.
that there's some
My best
like
friend Susan
vineyards.
is from Toledo, but I don't understand.
There's all these
Vineyard.
really funny, random little like embroidery like symbols
Soap?
on here. Yeah, for Cincinnati, it just has a
Cincinnati.
bar of soap.
That's all.
So I mean, I think that's so funny. And then Youngstown is apparently a huge city. I don't know.
Or
And
maybe
then
those are building blocks. They're
Yeah,
like, lots of kids
is?
I really don't know, but I just thought it was so cute.
That is
So
really cute.
I'm like, I have to have that.
Now, how much does something like that run?
Well, I'm finding the vintage aprons, and I've bought some at Envision up in Northside. Chicken Lays an Egg, one of my favorites.
That's the cutest
And
name.
I know. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh! If you guys have a chance to go to Chicken Lays an Egg, those girls are so cool there. They're so cool. I'm always like, I love you girls. Like I see them on Facebook and stuff when I don't get to go, but they are such fashionable girls. And then York Street Mercantile, and there's a couple cool vintage stores around, but those happen to be my favorites. But they run. You can get vintage aprons anywhere from like $6 to about $15.
Wow.
Very cool. That's,
Yeah.
that's
a great
awesome.
thing.
Yeah,
collect.
it is.
Yeah.
It's really
I think
cute.
that would
It's
make a
fun.
great hostess gift or a great shower gift.
Yeah,
is.
something quirky.
Yeah.
No one else will have anything
Very
like
cute.
it.
And what's
Exactly.
your chic shit?
Yeah.
Well, okay, I've got to hike up my leg a little bit.
Ah.
So,
Yes,
these
say
shoes.
that.
Those are hot. Those are very
Yeah.
hot. Oh my
Aren't they
god.
fun?
Yeah, I love that.
I joke with my husband. I'm like, yeah, these are my S&M shoes. I'm like,
Necklace.
yeah, I know. This is my
cool.
whole S&M outfit. I'm like, I look mean and you're gonna like it.
He doesn't seem to mind.
I know.
That's awesome.
Well, I got these at Black and White Exchange. It's
Right.
up in Sharonville, and the concept of it is kind of like a the white side is for like wedding dresses, and so you can bring back your wedding dress if you don't have any some women, they're like, I don't have storage for it, I'm gonna get rid of it. And they sell it, and then they get money for whatever. Then the black side is for cocktail dresses, and also they have a phenomenal assortment of shoes. And I'm a shoe
I am
addict.
so well.
Yeah,
so
you guys have
jealous.
to go there. Well, it just opened up. It's in Sharonville, and to start up the store, she actually bought out a BB store. So she's got all these former like BB. These are brand new BB shoes, dresses. I got so many cocktail dresses because I don't like to be seen in the same cocktail dress twice at a Cincy Chic event. So this helps me
Yeah.
support the habit in a really inexpensive way.
Yes.
So
It's better than doing drugs. I have to say.
exactly. Yes. Yeah.
I
yeah.
love it. If you're gonna
Shot
have
in the
that-
arm with shoes.
That's right.
But yeah, I got them there, and they're awesome. I got these for like $20-something.
Oh,
and
you're kidding.
Yeah, and they're brand new stuff. And a lot of people, maybe you buy a dress and you just don't wear it, and it just hangs on your rack. And so then it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna sell it for something I will wear. So
That's
Okay,
really
but
cool.
remember what I just said before. It's gonna come around in
I
20
know.
years.
I am the
know.
opposite of a pack rat. I get rid of it. Get rid of it.
You're
That's
gonna
also
wanna
because
save
I don't happen to have a shoe vault or a clothing vault or this. I have a Sears catalog home, and it's yay big. My closet is this big. So I'm just like, I need to get rid of that to be able to bring this in. So that's what I gotta do.
I do that too. That's so funny. I don't want to go off subject, but that's funny because I get freaked. I love a pack rat, but I can't be a pack rat because I watch like those hoarders shows, and I freak out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm hoarding. I have to go and clean. I have to go and
Yeah,
clean
but the
things.
hoarders people have like old pieces of cheese.
I know, but I don't have
Like
that.
shoes.
But no, I won't get rid. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, I don't
really need that. I'm hoarding.
Yeah,
I do the
exactly.
same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
I'm like, am I a
Yeah.
hoarder? Oh my god.
You get on something really
Yes,
important.
Yes.
Spackle.
What?
Spackle.
What?
Inside this chic little velvet
is it?
tube,
I know.
introduced to me by our fabulous makeup artist Kelly.
Yeah.
I
So
love
you
Kelly.
guys don't need this, but I need Spackle. It's Christian Dior Skin Flash.
Can't be wrong if it's Christian Dior.
No, I
I love their
It's not saying
mascara. Their
Christian
mascara is
Dior.
the best.
It's
Yeah.
under eye cover up, and it's the first one I've ever found that doesn't get in all of your creases and stay there all
That's
day.
awesome.
And you twist it up, so it's just fun to play. It's like a little brush.
Oh, that's what she
Fun.
used on us today. That's fantastic.
She used my spackle.
Yeah.
No, not yours. She used a spackle.
Well, because I'm old and I call it spackle. So.
Also, it's not really called spackle.
No,
Right.
it's not really.
Christian Dior doesn't sound very spackly.
No, I call it spackle.
That's
Anyway.
awesome.
Very cool.
Join us when we come back in a couple minutes. We'll have more fun things to talk about, more of our fabulous finds, our shares, what we are doing for the week, and we will have an amazing designer, Ajand Shakuni, and what she's doing in regards to fashion and keeping our city the amazing, fabulous place that it is.
Yeah. Yum.
We have cocktails. We
Yum.
are ready to talk about our busy week coming up, and we have a lot going on, don't
Yes, we
we?
do.
This town
We
is
do.
abuzz with fashion action.
But with the weather getting better, like all this great stuff happening, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
And the first thing we have going on at our museum center, and I am really
Yes.
excited about this. Do you guys know that the Cleopatra exhibit is
I
there?
heard.
I heard about that too.
And I am so excited that we are able to give something away to our loyal viewers. Where this is our second show. And we already have
You're on
loyal
the second
viewers.
one. You got 2 out of 2. Really.
I know.
But this Friday, the 1st, the museum center is pairing up with Aveda, and they have
Oh, love
a
Aveda.
spa night and a viewing of the Cleopatra exhibit, and martinis at Mint Martini.
Oh, nice.
So you can go and view the exhibit and get a mini spa treatment. And I'm hoping,
nice.
I'm hoping that they don't use the same makeup products they used on Cleopatra, because didn't she die of arsenic poisoning or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like
I don't
that.
know, but I like those big eyes.
I know.
like 'em.
I know.
She had some sort of hold on men, but
Yeah.
and they were probably making your cocktails.
So
Maybe
she
they
probably
had a
had,
coffee
I know, I was
bra
going to
back
say
in
the
the
coffee
day.
bra.
But it is this Friday, and we have 3 sets of 2 tickets. Each one is a $43 value
Yeah.
to give away to our our Cincy Chic Show viewers.
Yep.
So the first 3 viewers that go to our Cincy Chic website and
Actually, our Facebook page.
our
go to-
Facebook page.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
Facebook page.
Facebook.com/Cincy Chic
Right.
and say, I love the
I love-
Cincy Chic Show.
I love
Yes.
Cleopatra.
Oh, or I love Cleopatra.
Yeah.
We'll take either one.
Okay, yes.
You get 3 sets. How many cocktails are you?
There's 2 tickets, 3
3
sets of them.
sets.
Yes.
Okay, so 3
Yes.
people get 2 tickets. Thank you.
Yes, you're
and you can go and get a mini spa treatment and get into Mint Martini with no cover charge and get a martini and enjoy the Cleopatra show. And Molly, you have a big event coming
I
up.
do.
What are you
It
doing
is
this week, girlfriend?
the best of Cincinnati. It's for City Beat. It is this. It's on. Sorry.
This Wednesday, isn't it?
It's March 30th,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be 5 to 9, and it's a bunch of the best bartenders in
Who is
Cincinnati.
one of the best bartenders in Cincinnati?
Well, I'm one of them, but there are some great bartenders that I believe should definitely be showcased, and this is a great opportunity to see them. But it's going to be 5 to 9. It's going to be at the Memorial Hall in Over the Rhine.
Which is a gem of our city.
It is a
in and of
gem.
I've never been in.
I am.
Me too.
I'm so excited. I know for a fact that we'll all be there. I think we have Jeannie Murray there. If you haven't met Jeannie Murray, oh my gosh, she's great. She's huge. You have to meet Jeannie.
Where does she bartend?
Well, she's been bartending all over the city, but she used to be at Bistro. She was at the table. Now she's up in Mount Adams at Bowtie Cafe. So she'll be there. Rom from Rookwood. Everybody knows Rom with his curly mustache. He's one of my favorites. And then a bunch of others. So I'm really, really excited about
And
that.
a portion of the ticket sales go to the free store.
Exactly. The portion of,
Always making our
yes,
city a
and they'll be
better
everybody had Hanger Wine is one of the sponsors, so we'll be having wonderful vodka with always specialty drinks.
And
so
food. Best of Cincinnati
yes,
restaurants. And,
yes,
yeah,
and all the best of
absolutely.
Cincinnati people, the people who are voted best of Cincinnati for 2011 will all be there. So
Very
I'm
cool.
very excited to be a part of that. Thank you, City Beat! Yay!
That's great.
And also the release party for the debut of the Cincinnati edition of Collective for Women magazine.
Oh,
is
yes, I'll be
coming
there.
up. We will be there, and it covers women's views, events, and places that we love. That's tomorrow night, the 29th, at the Museum Center as well. So we get, which is
Nice.
also one of the most amazing gems of the city. We get
It
hors
is.
d'oeuvres, cocktails, and swag bags. And you know what swag stands for, don't you?
No.
Yeah.
Stuff we are getting.
Oh, I had no idea.
I'm not sure if I made that up, but
Oh, that's fantastic.
stuff we are getting.
I like
Yeah,
So
I
you
do
can
too.
go to www.thewomensbook.com. And if you want to go to the Museum Center and go to the Cleopatra exhibit, but we're not fortunate enough to get our tickets for that, you can go to the museumcenter.org and get tickets for
Great.
the Cleopatra exhibit on your own. And we are very fortunate to have a guest with us
Yes,
today.
we do.
Yeah.
We have Ajahn Shakuni. She is an amazing designer in Cincinnati. Molly is wearing one of her beautiful necklaces.
I'm so excited.
And she has a fashion showing on April. Stop chattering.
I can't help it.
I know, it's gorgeous. I know, it's gorgeous. But she has a fashion showing on April the 9th that will benefit the YWCA, which is one of the most amazing places in Cincinnati. And we are privileged to have her here with us today. Ajahn, if you'll come on and join us. And her gorgeous model, Ashley. And Ajahn is here to talk to us about her collection and her event. So this is Ajahn Shakuni and her model,
Ashley.
who is modeling just the most amazing skirt I've ever seen, and two of her beautiful necklaces. So, Ajahn, could you tell us about your charity event? Because we're so excited about this.
Yes, when I started first of all, I graduated from DAP back in 2002, and I worked in New York City and LA. And when I came back here, I decided to go back to what I always wanted to do, which is designing my own line.
Wonderful.
So I came out with my own jewelry at first back in 2009, October 2009. Then in 2010, I decided to come out with clothing line also.
Wow.
Which this is part of the spring 2011 collection that
That's
will be
beautiful.
showing at the event April 9th, which will benefit YWCA. The reason I brought YWCA into this whole fashion viewing was because I just want to help someone else. While we're bringing people to see the collection, why not help another lady out there who needs help? And there are children that have children, who need help.
Right.
So I think this would be a great way to get the name out and the problem that exists that we try to not to talk about it.
Right.
Like it doesn't exist.
We
It doesn't
sponsor an
exist.
amazing battered women's shelter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is where the proceeds from the show are going, or
Yes.
is it just to bring awareness to the battered women's
No,
shelter?
some of the proceeds will go to the YWCA. Exactly.
Wonderful.
So that way people know, I want to give back to the community is that it's going to give it back to me by showing up to
Right.
the event.
Right.
That's
So
wonderful.
The best way to do it is to help women.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we all women.
Right, yes.
So
So how can people get tickets?
they could get tickets online on my website.
Okay.
Or they could send it to my PO box.
Okay.
And I will send them the ticket.
Okay.
And the best
Great.
way is just to go online. It takes about 2 minutes.
Okay.
You
What
have
is
a
your
ticket.
website?
It's ajanshukui.com.
And we'll put that up on the screen so that
Yes.
everybody can see that. Can you tell us a little bit about the actual mechanics of your jewelry? Because
I
it's
know,
amazing.
it is
Well,
amazing.
that's the secret.
Every woman has to have mystery. I love that.
Right.
I love it.
Basically, I remembered something from my childhood, and I was like, well, why not use it with the ribbon?
Right.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And I love vintage pieces. I love 50s. I love 40s.
You're a girl after my own heart.
Right here. And these sequins actually are vintage. It was given to me by my father.
Oh.
And I want to use something that he gave me to start. So basically, and then I love vintage, and I've been collecting vintage for 10 years now.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, why not use that what I love? Basically, everything that I love, I've been using to make the pieces, all the way from clothing to the jewelry.
That's great.
If I don't like it, it doesn't get out.
That's
there.
right.
I
So
love that.
I sat down and I just played with the ribbon, and I came out with this design
Right.
idea.
And I see it looks like a chandelier piece here. Is that really a chandelier piece?
Yes, these are vintage chandelier
cool.
pieces that
beautiful.
people buy them to design, to add to their chandeliers, and
Right.
I buy to make necklaces.
That's
Something
wonderful.
for everyone. That's
Thank
great.
you so much for being
Yeah.
Thank you
here.
for having
And
me.
if you want more information on the event, you can contact Ajahn at ajanshakuni.com and our website, cincychic.com.
Yep.
And we look forward to your event. I'm
Thank
sure it
you.
will be fabulous. Thank you.
Thank
and when we
you.
come back, we welcome
Micah
Micah Pal
Pal.
Yay, I
for
love
Cincinnati
Micah.
Fashion Week, so stay with us.
Hi, I'm Amy Scalia back with the Cincy Chic Show, and we have an amazing guest, Micah Pal. He's the artistic director for Cincinnati Fashion Week, which is coming up very soon.
Very, very soon.
Oh my gosh. So what are the dates so people can put it on their calendar?
It is May 9th through 15th. That's Monday through Sunday. So there's an event every night.
That's awesome. And you've got some really great themes for each different night.
We do. We have some really cool stuff this year. We've really gone back to the roots of Cincinnati fashion and tried to bring in an interesting point for each night. So you're going to find more about the evening. It's going to be more than just a party. It's going to be an educational component, a presentation, and then of course you have to have a party for Fashion Week.
That's right,
So-
big party.
I'm napping already.
I'm a little worried about people's work for the next day because every night's going to be a late night. So.
Yeah.
Take vacation week.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and you mentioned the Cincinnati fashion history.
Yes.
People don't know that there's a ton of history in Cincinnati related to fashion. Can you kind of speak to that?
Sure, yeah. Well, Cincinnati Fashion Week was created last year by Nathan Hurst, the CEO. And when I first met him, I told him, he said, I'd love for you to help me with my PR. And I said, the last thing I want to do is PR for another event.
Right.
And so, of course, I ended up doing PR. And
Which is what you do for a living.
which is what I do for a living. And so it comes natural, but like I don't always want to do that. But our relationship grew into me helping with the messaging and the branding of the event. So each night has a really cool component. For example, the Tuesday night Tea with Mary is going to chronicle Mary Basket, an amazing Japanese fashion guru in Cincinnati who goes all across the seas to find her clothing. And it's a really, really special thing. And when we did our research for Cincinnati Fashion Week, we found that Cincinnati was a mecca for retail.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to have one of the largest department stores in the country called Shillito's on 7th and Race from 1878 until
don't remember
1930.
that.
I was going to say,
I remember that.
I started laughing.
Shillito Reichs building. You don't
would
remember
kill me.
that.
I was like, do you remember that one?
I'm not on a cane yet. Sorry, go on.
No,
Julie.
sorry, no. Yeah, so we started to go back into history and to see that there were so many different boutiques. There were, just like with Molly Wellman opening Japs, that used to be, a hat boutique. There used to be men's boutiques, and there still are, but we're trying to get back to the history of Cincinnati fashion, and we've created Cincinnati Design and Fashion Fund, which is going to give away money to some emerging artists.
Amazing.
That's great.
Absolutely
and
amazing.
he is so humble. He's not even telling that this is your brain. Well, you're the one really behind it. You're the driving force behind this.
Well,
so tell us about that.
We looked at what Cincinnati Fashion Week was, and we want to make sure the message extends past just 1 week.
Right.
So the Design and Fashion Fund, we're hoping to raise $10,000 to give away to 4 different categories. The first is Emerging Designer of the Year. The next is Designer of the Year. And I just want to say that designer can mean many different mediums. It's not just fashion design. It can be graphic design, communication design, industrial design, interior design, tying back to fashion. So if there's someone out there who's a graphic designer who wants to do kind of a maybe Shepard Fairey type of campaign and do some really cool street art, we would love to talk to them. And they can go on CincinnatiFashionWeek.com and figure out all the tickets and how to apply.
Great.
We also have 2 other awards which are kind of cool. Retail Establishment of the Year.
Nice.
Which is a really cool award for an existing retail store that supports independent designers, such as Lindsay Luzignolo, Amy Kirshen, all of your favorites, of course.
I know.
Of course.
I was here last week.
Amy, sweet girl, I love her.
Yeah.
And so that is another award. And then we have an Angel Award, which I'm really passionate about because this is somebody who promotes Cincinnati fashion awareness among the community, or it might be somebody who is drawn to do that. So any type of, whether that's going into an inner city school to talk about hygiene, or dressing for the weekend, or dressing for a dinner party, anybody who's interested in that, we want to hear from them. We're trying to really gather a culture for Cincinnati fashion because we were once a mecca of fashion in Cincinnati, and we can be it again.
Let's reclaim it, Micah.
Cheers.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Now, where can people get more information about Cincinnati Fashion Week?
Well, we have a very active Facebook page, Cincinnati Fashion Week, and also CincinnatiFashionWeek.com. You can go in and find a lot more details about
Now,
everything.
people want to purchase, they can purchase tickets to individual events,
Yes.
but what do you suggest they do if they want to come to all these?
Well, I suggest taking off of work, first of all.
Which I've already, by the way, I'm off work that whole week. I'm on that,
Noted.
I will be too.
There is an I'm going to say this incorrectly, and Nathan's going to kill me. It is an
Access pass?
all-access VIP pass, which includes VIP access to all of the events, plus front row seating for everything.
Great.
But you can really choose and pick
I already
what.
have my seats marked.
You already have your seats. You already have your seats
I've
too.
already started picking my shoes, my clothes, my this, my that.
And that's the way to do it. And the one thing, as I start to look at like the week's events, I mean, there's so many different ways for you to like tie into your artistic, what's inside of you to dress for each event.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to take some time this weekend to figure out what I'm wearing. So.
I love
And
it.
that's what's the most fun about it, is that we want people to have fun, have a good time, and
Right.
get to know some new people. I mean, we're
Right.
hoping to bring people down from everywhere. It's not just about downtown culture. It's about Cincinnati culture.
And there's a men's event, and
Yeah.
there's not
Yeah.
it's not just in one location. You've got
Yeah.
some really unique locations
Yeah.
for the different events.
Yeah, the Tuesday night, the Men's Fashion Refinery is
Yeah.
at the Christian Moorline Brewing Company.
So
the new
husbands will not
Husbands,
protest
exactly.
and having to show
Right.
up at a fashion event.
Absolutely.
And women are not allowed? Are women allowed?
Oh, women
to?
are definitely allowed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Women are not allowed. It's a fashion
I
event.
didn't know. I thought it was the men's night.
There are going to be some good-looking guys there. I'm sure, the
well,
single
then women
ladies.
will definitely be
Wait, and
there.
things to buy. Things
Women
to
will
buy.
definitely,
Women will
Definitely.
be there.
Yeah.
And then really exciting new an existing partner for Fashion Week is Landor Associates. They're doing
yeah.
graphic fashion on Thursday. $10. It is going to be a dynamite show, and Landor is actually located in the Shiloto's building, and so you're going to see the windows come alive again, just like they were
That was
in the
the old
retail
department store, honey.
I understand. And now, like, anytime I hear of a Landor party, I'm like, that's the party to go to. They have some good parties.
It's the hot ticket in town, and what's so cool, and the reason why that is that everybody at Landor is a creative spirit, and
Right.
so when they throw a party, they know how to throw a party. And the Friday night is the Design and Fashion Fund fundraiser at Via Vitae. That's $65, and a portion of the proceeds go to benefit the CDFF.
Yeah, and Cincy Chic is sponsoring
Yay!
it.
So happy. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for being here with us and telling
You're
us
so
about
welcome.
Cincinnati Fashion Week. And again, what is the website that people can go to?
www.cincinnatiFashionWeek.com.
And start picking your outfits now, your
Yep.
shoes now, because
Yep.
there will be some fierce fashion there.
Exactly.
To compete with.
And we really want people to go to the independent boutiques like Alligator Purse,
Absolutely.
like Lindsay, like
Support
Amy
us.
Kirshen. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you
Support
what,
our
some of these
local.
girls will make you a dress for a good price.
Yeah.
So go support them.
That's
Yep.
right.
That's what we're hoping for.
We will.
Good.
And we have. And we'll continue.
And thank you so much for being with us. And make sure you join us next week when our guest will be Dr. Lawrence
Kurtzman.
Kurtzman. I've had too many cocktails. Oh my God. My plastic surgeon, and we will talk about how I stay so young and beautiful and what you can do. What I need to do to start working on it. So
Stay at 28
look
for the
great.
rest of my life.
that's right. Please join us. Thank you and take care. Bye.
Bye.